The real dreamscape. The land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
What a huge clock heap. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef. Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach. The atmosphere in this
When I first saw it, what's even more bizarre...
but there's no point in...
Take a right turn.
Not coming...
The Astral Express.
Sure. Letting her go was the right... Let's go. He's right. Oh, the Reverie Hotel's... We'd better check.
Trash can is perfect for me. And perfectly legal. Huh?
Hello, Misha. Oh.
Tick-tock!
You're...
How did you
So, this...
Yep. After...
This...
Sleepy is a memories of...
Based on the descript...
Death?
I see.
I see. Is it Miss Robin?
Just as...
If you're looking for...
If it's...
Oh. How about this? She's gone to Miss...
All right, then. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser. Yes, that's my thinking. I can't... Forget it.
Everyone, look! Oh... Look! There she is! My calculations... I'm Kami. See that huge gate? But the scared I constantly am after 10
You don't...
Oh!
We're very...
Why, of course! Regrettably, I came to Penacony. I felt it.
Does the name Madame Rosa... That's right.
Miss Kami regular... Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Let me go. Ghost, there's a ghost.
Oh my. There you are. Quickly, come help.
Let me go.
Well, this is how... Ha, he thinks he's dead. Dear guest. That's right.
You... Stop asking.
You're...
Don't say that name!
Strike with heart! Gotcha! Stay calm. My turn.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Bladed flight! Nap time. Strike with heart! Swords descend!
He passed out. His intense negative
I see.
Unlike in the suite, but we can't just leave it.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like... Evening, Jessie.
Welcome, Miss March.
These two are my friends.
There have been a lot of new faces.
do such things often.
Not really. This man has had quite...
Hello, Vian.
That must be Robin.
Huh? Rob?
Misha is about to take us.
We met some I heard that places... I also heard that...
If that's true,
Himeko must be...
no. At this rate, the family will be done for.
This is where we split up. She...
So that's how it is.
Himeko, here...
Ah, perfect timing.
It's a pleasure.
You know...
I've been keeping an eye on you. Please.
Grave?
Life in Dreamflux Reef.
You're too modest.
So, on that,
They're actually but before that, you...
An important guest. Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux... Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step. There she is.
Everyone. Oh, I can't. It was nothing, Grace. My mere life must be quite difficult.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these.
It seems Emma and Andy are old. If we compare, and me, an old.
I'm glad that you found it.
Don't worry, Robin. But you know what? You see, in dreams we learn.
And should our feathers be dipped, there's no need to covet an illusion.
It's a relief to
It's nice to see you all.
since you're here.
Ever since I returned to, but now it seemed.
Sweet dreams...
While I was away from Pinnacle, later, I did the land of the exile.
Hearing you speak,
I hate to admit it. It's regrettable. This is not the strong.
could there be another force, considering what happened?
Regardless, I must uncover the reason why I've decided to forgo my...
Look here, brother.
Looks like, but Charmony doves don't.
It looks weakened.
This place is too dangerous.
Okay.
I'll ask.
A cage?
Let's see. Oh, Paul.
I do.
Why?
Even if it's smaller. Birds.
I think she's right.
As you probably know, we've seen this. Their ancestors were after countless.
So, you...
Well, that's an idealist.
I think people believe.
That's an interest.
For now,
Well said.
We will take good care of...
yeah.
And what might...
What if this? Should we let them go?
Talking in your sleep, Bert? You look a little unsteady. Need it? Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the
choice.
You are aware of my... I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. The sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
This is the monument I'm...
Rosalina.
When Penacony was known, however...
If their names are inscribed...
According to Micah,
Rosalina was killed. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect us...
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
true to the title of Trailblazer.
When Dreamflux here we meet again.
Robin.
I promised to give the...
That sounds...
Oh? Is it that up?
The look on your...
Siblings are, before we begin, as Gallagher, the...
History fic...
Well, don't worry.
I double-checked with my...
Thank you for your understanding. Well, it all boils...
The Stellaron.
You're totally correct. I wish that were the truth. The sweet dream doesn't come out to achieve this feat. And that's not something you... In Azdana, the planet of... It all started along... The Stellaron first entered. The turning point came after by the time a represent...
And I suppose the...
Not just that. Those 3 eras...
Then... how did they turn against...
Remember the island, its people's lives, confusion. Sadly, at my wit's end, dormancy.
So this...
It's not just that.
So, the...
If you want to consider this...
If that's the case...
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still... Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
As I suspected, it's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopher Wood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event for the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. As the head of the Oak family, I'll fight alongside you.
The enemies you are about to... Since our interests are aligned.
We have always been following in...
Yeah, we nameless. That...
Rest assured.
Thank you, Miss...
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations. I may have been quick to...
Huh?
He's the leader of the family.
Maybe you can just...
No, that won't do. You're still carrying the... Huh. As I suspected, that if I'm right...
Aventurine?
Remember what I said earlier? If negotiations go... The only question, Market...
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take...
Spoken like a true hero, even if the Dream Master...
Don't you have something...
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the three nameless, if I'm not mistaken.
I've been watching over you, Miss Himiko.
Yes.
And you two, young name...
I don't know much about...
You're full of energy. As for the last nameless, on his deathbed, come with me.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say. I've kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. Don't let us down, old man.
What's happening?
Go ahead. His resting place lies the first and last Mikhail Char Lake.
Sure enough.
The legacy he left. After all, when I checked...
Well,
Wait, seriously? How could a dream...
That old man always had... I could never figure...
don't think that's the case, Gallagher.
Don't start...
Just as Mikhail believes, there must be something contained.
Well, I'm a follower. That's why I...
Can I borrow your pet? It's for Mikhail. And for the future.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel.
Greetings. We're the
Astral Express?
Yes, my companion's already checked.
I see, but your companion...
Nah.
And you...
Me?
He's...
Oh, I see. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be... I'm sorry, dear guests, but...
What do you mean?
My apologies. This is the...
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
How about you?
I'm sorry, but the...
So nothing worked.
Please be patient.
And now it seems you need to...
It seems so.
Fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can.
Please.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard...
I have a bad...
Something doesn't seem right. I need to...
Sure thing. Don Hung seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
The Charmony Festival is about to start.
Hey!
Well, I didn't...
Well, back in...
Oh, come on.
Well, you never... Anyway,
Unsettling.
Relax. With a big...
well, looks like I won't...
Surely there'll be a...
Don't enter the...
Surely there'll be a...
Don't enter the...
Surely there'll be a lot of...
Don't enter the dream with such a utilitarian agenda.
Greetings. I'm Cody.
Hello. So, do you think there's...
I'm not at present. All of...
she doesn't appear... Back already?
Hasn't she returned?
Nope. Neither the staff.
I agree. I walked around the hotel.
Well, I'll be... not so fast.
Are you suggesting...
I wouldn't say they don't want to attract...
If I were a family...
Of course, we don't...
A secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete...
I'm sorry.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play. You're the lobby manager.
Yes, I am. How may...
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with... We've been waiting here for...
Is this...
It's called...
I apologize.
Just...
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivity.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of his
Has Donna's White Oak? I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the memo...
Then what should we do now?
No need to rush. Let's grab some drinks first. Maybe
Well... What can I get?
Anything you recommended.
Then I would recommend...
This flavor. Dynamite barbecue with...
Dynamite barbecue with...
As long as you're satisfied.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system.
The situation is unclear. It's unusual for the
Actually, as you know, isn't there a saying among...
Talking.
Well, with that Acheron...
And you believe that's...
I'm not...
Anyway, unless the...
Maybe it's people do but eons...
You think sheep...
It's much...
But in my opinion...
Oh. So...
Exactly. It's more about...
I don't know what you've been... That's why the galaxy...
just in case. I have a backup plan if the memo keeper doesn't show.
You sure have a lot of
Well, by the way...
What's your...
It's simple.
No need for that.
Wait.
Are you leaving?
Huh?
Ha ha.
Oh, I'll be waiting.
No mistake.
Well, looks like...
You're back?
Oh.
2 guests?
She's one of them. Look, we welcome all passengers on the yacht.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony,
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face.
Finally, memo.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan, and I serve the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper. I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Greetings.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag!
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family.
To be honest,
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals.
Trustworthy? Son of a... How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat, and seems to be telling the truth.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Hung. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you. Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner. Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens. Raindrops are said to be the... So, how long has this rain been going on for?
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did. Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all. Well, let me share a story with you. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates, and for some, Their presence leaves
Like those shadows.
sin-thirsters. They emerge from the nihility who were once my dear companions.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. It was a brute. The unwavering as for me.
But you know these...
Does this seem... Will some tasks have...
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility.
I see. Thank you, Strange.
Before we part ways, it is true that they're actually... If...
A good question. What I do know, someone will stand...
When I appeared as a child, as I grew into adult.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Shipe.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped out of laziness. I lied and claimed...
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Oh, yes.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
Oh, praise Shipe. And...
Next, please.
I wholeheartedly confess to you.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway.
I see.
My children were starving, and I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves. But the Bloodhound family got...
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Next, please.
Hey! Long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed...
I have sought their presence with us. Let us...
Sure. Let's just... That's it.
Do you...
My sin? You think nobody knows before you start, well...
Oh, revered triple-faced soul. Who can judge the strong when they're... Who can vouch for the weak when they... Who can comfort the purest soul? If the strong defending, then who?
Brother? Brother, are you all right?
I'm... fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back.
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and...
It has always been our, even if the negotiation...
I'm relieved. You know, since arriving...
The Dream Master rarely...
Let's hope we...
Indeed.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting.
Don't worry. I'll be... Thank you for everything you've done.
Miss, if I just... but they told me.
Selling everything you have.
Why? It's better to be here.
Is this?
See you around, Mr.
What's up, sis?
This is the man we ran into, even those sweet dreams of...
I suppose you have a point.
Why do you say...
You think that man is not actually... People believe they have a... However...
Are you suggesting...
Exactly. The survival of the fit. No tragedies exist.
Perhaps that man is...
Yes. See.
Glad to meet you again, Rob. You're too kind. I can't stand to be.
But if this went on...
Nah, every day you get to...
But...
That's exactly what... Only in this sweet dream. And I wish you a fan...
Seems like that...
She had a valid...
What you're trying to say...
Well...
However...
No. And the... The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking.
Oh, Robin. You're right.
A philosophical mind?
Oh, not at all.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, and then? They have. My physical body is my true appearance.
So...
My world has been torn apart. Now
that old man's story.
That's precisely what...
However...
There will be a way out.
Look what we have here. A Brother, what a surprise to see you again.
Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
I've heard that a skilled mass fool received an invitation.
Barely. The people here are way too gullible.
Now that you've had your fill.
What? Now that you should be thanking me.
That was a personal request.
The Charmony Festival? I don't care what you're thinking, Penacony.
Stop it.
Our paradise is none of...
All right. Do you really believe? Well, I've done my part. Here, the and it'll be the...
I heard a raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon. Let's wait here for the...
Okay. Seems like a lot of...
Well...
But that someone... The Paradise Center, Penacony is not...
Remember the old man we met?
That might be true. That path may... Is Penacony granting these people...
Well... The future for humanity. Do you remember how we took in...
Yeah.
Well, shortly after you left.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no... Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, that's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even a fallen eon?
That's just... sophistry. If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, The majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime. Some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal. And the weak can only watch as their value gets constantly diminished by external forces.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree dream. Human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that can't be eradicated. In the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality. As long as the law—
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely—
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world— no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a picture book. It's about the story of the harmonic strings. If I could become a chord master...
I see.
Don't you...
Of course I do.
Then, let's build a stage.
It's a deep...
Yeah, it's...
Maybe.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now...
Huh. But, pardon, why else would he have chosen to... How do you have the numbers?
Got any more?
As I see it, Penacony is our run. We're more familiar with this.
That's right. But the problem is...
So, no one's... What's that supposed to mean? So, I heard that as long as we clinch... So... to tell you the truth...
So they're still running the...
We'll follow Marge's plan.
I'm afraid I won't...
Should we ever cross paths...
All right.
And Miss Firefly.
We've already come this...
This is also the spirit.
If you have ambition...
Oh, wow! They've really outdone themselves!
Behold! Here come 4 friends with spirits high and full of zeal. Yes, you!
Excuse me, you've...
As the last group of contestants...
Would you be open to a...
Your journey is...
The sword and road!
A knight's head is hard...
People are pouring in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. Coming towards us now is... Allow me to introduce...
Hello.
Can't hide it any... Hello, everyone!
Hello, everyone!
So it's a bunch of... Grab a bottle of...
This place is buzzing.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation of that time known as the era... Grab a bottle. Nameless, you're a once. You're the dream-chasing I wholeheartedly... Haha! That's...
Hello, everyone!
Trailblazing into the...
I hope that...
Safety first.
Waiting for you are 3 and in the... Those are the rules.
Everyone, as the Marge and I haven't known Miss...
Fine by me.
All right. I don't have a problem with that.
We'll split into the assigned group.
Welcome to the in the school. Now,
The champion's crown awaits you on the stage. Welcome to the Arena of Action Stars. Please make your way to the stage and vanquish those malevolent...
Competitors allow... There are a total of 3. It's worth mentioning.
Time is of the essence.
Contestants, you as dream chasers who've...
Blade and flight!
Is that all?
Gotcha! My turn.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Strike with heart! Nap time.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Blade and flight! I'm okay. Freeze and victory! Strike with heart! Swords descend! Nap time. My turn.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Blade and flight!
So glad my soul...
Pretty simple.
Congratulations! Just as you're about to give up.
Why?
Because...
Isn't this just product?
To safeguard.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Strike with heart!
A will forged in ice never falters!
Blade and flight! Swords descend! Nap time.
Is that all?
Gotcha! My turn.
Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters!
Strike with heart! Wow! Freeze and victory!
A will forged in ice never falters!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Blade and flight! Nap time.
Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters!
Strike with heart! Gotcha! My turn.
Is that all?
Blade and flight! Swords descend!
forged in ice never falters!
Strike with heart!
Is that all?
I'm okay. That's better. Freeze and victory!
Bladed flight!
I'm okay.
A will forged in ice never falters!
My turn.
Strike with heart!
Nap time.
The world kisses me with pain, and I provide with soul glad in return.
Congratulations! No matter how...
None will take my... Oh, dinosaur! Grab a bottle of...
Bladed flight! Swords descend!
Wow!
Strike with heart!
A will forged in ice never falters!
Bladed flight!
Trust that hurt. Freeze and victory!
Loser!
Nap time.
Strike with heart! Bladed flight! Swords descend!
My turn.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Strike with heart!
Speak up. Nap time.
Bladed flight!
Freeze and
victory! Strike with heart! Swords descend!
My turn. Nap time.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Bladed flight!
That's better.
Loser! Strike with heart! Bladed flight!
That's better. Freeze and
victory! Swords descend!
The body withers, but the soul-glad name shall not. You truly are a beast! More than I can ever be.
That should do it! Okay. Let's go. Mr. Yang is waiting for us.
Isn't this fight way off from the actual storyline?
Transforming into a dinosaur isn't imaginative enough for you? This is the sort of magic only seen on Penacony. Anyway, let's get back on track. Where were we? Oh, that's right. After an extended battle, you finally emerged victorious! But the companion who journeyed to Penacony with you chose to leave, having lost all hope. In the years that followed, you encountered each other once more on the prosperous streets of Penacony, but dared not call out to one another. Perhaps akin to the lingering regret of every dream chaser. Ah, well done! You brought to life the thrilling action scenes from Once Upon a Time in Dreams with your fighting skills.
Looks like we won! Let's hurry up and get to the next stage.
Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime.